Taxes are part of life, and most of us know the process. You have a job, you earn your paycheck, and then that paycheck is subject to various forms of taxation: federal, state, FICA, Medicare, and maybe even a few others. And generally speaking, the higher your gross amount of pay, the more taxes you have to pay. That being the case, it would stand to reason that once you're retired and your paychecks stop, your total tax bill would go down. That makes sense, right? Well, maybe not. Here are a few ways that retirees are often taxed, which could catch you off guard if you're not prepared. The most noticeable taxes you'll pay will be on your retirement account distributions. Maybe you've been socking money away for years and you were able to take that earned income right off the top, deferring those income taxes to a later date. Well, at some point, that later date will arrive, either at age 73 or 75 with required minimum distributions, or maybe even earlier than that if you inherit an IRA. With any luck, you'll have had some gains in those retirement accounts over the years. But now, every dollar you take out of those accounts is subject to federal income taxes at ordinary income tax rates, which could be as high as 37%. Now, second, a good chunk of your Social Security benefits could also wind up in the taxable column of your return. This catches a lot of people off guard, especially if they went many years without paying any taxes on their benefits. Depending on how much other income you have, your Social Security benefits could be subject to ordinary income taxes. What constitutes other income? Well, several things. Those IRA and 401k withdrawals I talked about earlier, as well as rental income, dividends, capital gains, interest income, tax-free bond income. All of that counts towards what's called your modified adjusted gross income, your MAGI. And if you hit a certain threshold, you might see as much as 85% of your benefits subject to ordinary income taxation. Another tax that you'll see in retirement is for Medicare Part B. In 2025, most people on Medicare will pay $185 per month for their Part B benefit. It's officially called a premium, but it's really kind of a tax. And if your adjusted gross income, your AGI, in 2023 was over $106,000 for a single taxpayer, or over $212 for a married couple filing a joint return, your premium goes up another $74 per month each. And if your AGI 2 years ago was really high, like over $750,000 as a married couple, your premium could be as high as almost $630 per month per person. That's a big jump. Okay, that's the bad news. The good news is that you may be able to avoid some or all of these taxes with a little strategic planning by looking at the tax bracket you're in today, along with your future projected brackets, and try to use them to your advantage. I'll give you a quick strategy right now. If you can blend your cash flow from your IRA, your Roth, and your personal accounts, you may be able to keep your overall taxable income down right now by staying in the lower income tax brackets, or by reducing the amount of Social Security that is subject to taxation without having it blow up in your face once your required minimum distributions begin. Using the tax code to your advantage, things like the standard deduction, lower tax brackets and such, should be the priority here. When it comes to Medicare Part B and D premiums, you can't always avoid those extra income-related monthly adjustment amount surcharges. But on the good side, for many retirees, those surcharges are often just temporary, sometimes the result of a large one-time capital gain. The important takeaway here is that what seems like an unavoidable tax hit may actually be partially or entirely avoidable through strategic planning with a Lucia Capital Group financial advisor. Our advisors are well versed in exactly these kinds of situations, and we know how to deal with them. I've said before that knowledge is power, and sometimes just knowing what the potential roadblocks are in advance may give you an advantage and allow you to keep more of your money. Tax management, it's something we do for our clients every single day here at Lucia Capital Group. How can we help you the most? Just give us a call.